Austin. We're in the right color. All right, so last week we worked on head snap guillotines. How I attack with that, why I love it, and how effective it is. This week we're going to work on passing the butterfly guard. So I'm here in butterfly guard. Austin doesn't suck, so he gets here and he's trying to do stuff to me. I don't like people being in butterfly guard. Very few people sit in butterfly guard and they're like, yeah, we're just going to hang out and chill here. Most people pull the butterfly guard to either attack pretty aggressively or they're working pretty aggressively. So not somewhere we want to hang out or want to be long term without really addressing what's going on. So one of the first things I like to do is I don't like Austin sitting up. So all I'm going to do is very simply chest pop it. I want him down and on his back. Because that's going to allow me to collapse his legs in and nullify a lot of his game. Because it's really hard to sweep me from flat on your back. So he's got to sit back up and do all that. So I'm going to keep Austin as flat as I can. But the second he hits flat, both of my hands are going to come low and wrap. Locking my hands low on his thigh. Elbows pinched. This is going to give me basically both of his legs controlled. Because now if Austin tries to sit up and do anything, nothing great happens to you, right? If you were in this position in butterfly guard, not great. Now I'm going to pick a side, any side. I generally pass to the right, because that's the side I want to be on anyway. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to punch my right hand through. Back step. We're now in reverse side. I'm going to slide my bottom knee up to his hip. Elbow on the mat inside of his armpit. Now we're here. Two options. You can stay in reverse side if you know what to do from here. But if you're like, hey Dustin, I'm really lost. I don't know what to do in reverse side. That's fun. Just turn and face him. Take a little side. So how it looks from a little bit more of an active position. Austin's sitting up. He's hand fighting. I don't like when Austin. I set him down. Wrap. The second we get to this wrap, close, start scooting myself up. Guys will do one of two things. Turn away from you to go to all fours, which is chef's kiss perfect, take their back. Or they'll start turning into you. If they start turning into you, either keep reverse side, or turn in, take traditional side, start attacking. Questions on this? Okay.
Why are you not on the step over down there, or is that
That's always reverse side. But yes, if you're in reverse side, back step, high step is always an option. Other questions on this? Yeah, I want my weight on my heels during this entire thing. So a couple things just defensively solid if I'm in butterfly. One, wide base. Because I don't want to have my knees real pinched in because that's going to make it easy for him to off balance. So I'm going to widen my table legs out a little bit here. I'm going to keep a good posture, and I'm not giving him anything solid grip-wise. So he's going to be grabbing collars, grabbing sleeves, digging for underhooks. That's where I'm going in and engaging, is in that hand fight there. That's what's going to allow me to then grip, punch through, like I did with that thing here. There is always that high step and some out. So yeah, I'm keeping that wide base, good posture, not letting him really establish anything major. Even if he does, like let's say he has a collar grip and I'm able to do this here, pop. Collar grips, he can hold it for as long as he wants, but unless he's doing something else with it, it's going to be really hard to touch. Other questions on this? One more? Other than one more? Alrighty, so we're in here, we're hand fighting, he's trying to do stuff to me, I don't like that. I flatten him out, push him down, scoop myself in. I collapse the butterfly, step around, start working back into reverse side. If you like reverse side, stay here. If not, I step out, back step into 2, 3. Alright, so we're here with Mr. Steers. Life's going well, I'm breaking grips, things are happening, right? I push Austin down, but let's say for whatever reason, I can't get his legs to collapse in, right? He doesn't suck at jiu-jitsu. Doesn't let me just go, hey man, I'm gonna hug your legs here. It's like, man, that's really inconvenient of you not just let me do stuff, right? It's like, why would you be that way? So all I'm gonna do is instead of trying to collapse his legs this way, I'm gonna leave one hand to the outside, one hand in. As soon as that hand goes in, I'm gonna either, I like to grab for the collar, some people will come for the wrist. That's a preference, not a choice. I'm here, all I'm gonna do, sprawl and step to this side. Most of you will then recognize we're in that sprawling weave fast we've worked before from halfway. Same concept works. Like, same concept, you're just hitting it from a new spot. I'm here, we're hand fighting, boom. I get back, boom. I try to collapse those legs. Doesn't work. Throw a root view. Please just let me do stuff that I want to do, right? Hand comes in to that top knee. Even if he's trying to keep his legs real wide here, he's got to turn to that side. So you've got to allow me to then sprawl and collapse my weight on top of the legs. Walk back. Now, I like to use head pressure here. One makes it uncomfortable, two helps me turn and collapse. But the second my legs get past his knees, I have to get this knee into the hip. This is what stops him from being able to regard or re-butterfly back in. I keep the head, release my hand, side. Questions on this? Yeah, you grab the pen. I don't just as a no-gi. I'm just used to doing it no-gi, so I just weave it in. But yeah, realize guys, if there ever is like a piece of cloth there and you're in a gi, you're like, man, am I allowed to grab that? Short of going inside of the sleeve of the pant leg, yeah, grab it. That's why it's there. You get to use it. Other questions on this? Mine's on top of their knees. So when I'm here, you can either be, if my weight's too high, he can still move his knees and legs. If my weight's too low, he can pull his legs out. So I'm trying to drive my shoulder pressure and all my weight right at or just a fist above his knees. Right? Kind of the same spot you land a leg kick, where you want your shoulder. So when I'm here, now I'm off to go to the that's where you're going. For no-gi, almost nothing other than scooping the head or wrist control. Like if I'm here with Austin, let's say we're uncivilized, we don't work together, show each other, like savages do. Boom, I go weave here, I obviously don't grab his pants. Wrist, I'm going to probably start on the wrist here. And then scoop the head. Outside of that, works just as well, gi or no gi. Other questions here? Alright, fill her out.
Sorry, how quick, like, obviously there's kind of probably a little bit of a danger having one hand out, so...
Not particularly. Because when I'm here, think about it from this standpoint. Short of him just grabbing my wrist, he'd have to do quite a bit to even get a basic one. Like, it's just my wrist that's in there, so short of him just having like hand control and trapping your hand there, not a ton of danger. Obviously, you don't want to hang out there all day, but you're not in a big sub thing. Yeah, let's put it this way. If Austin's here and he does this sweep pass on me, to really be able to get anything, I'd have to pull his wrist up, get it all the way up here for like an arm bar, or completely come back out for a triangle. Both of those are going to be exceptional motions that are going to take some time. It's not like a quick trap. Other questions? Fill her out. 1, 2, 3. Real quickly, I'll have you drill that out, then we'll have one more piece. So for those of you guys who remember the weave pass from last time, I go to weave, Austin doesn't suck, he pushes my head, starts the counter. Great, you just walk backside, slide this knee in, and come to his back. Everything else is the same, he just doesn't suck at jiu-jitsu. So we're here, I weave my hand in, boom, I start to walk past, he's pushing my head, just making life difficult to come this way. Circle your legs past both of his. Back leg, slides into his butt. As soon as that happens, hand releases, comes to the back. One of two things will happen. He rolls forward, you take his back. Perfect, I'll take it. He rolls back into you, you take side control. If he gives you gift wrap, you choke him. Questions on this one, like I said, you're just changing direction when they block the head. Right. So we're here, hand fighting, oh, I push him down, start to walk past. Then once you get here, you posture up, pride rules, knees. Yeah, you can hand fight in there, but if he's pushing your head, moving his hips there, it's going to make it really hard to go that way. So he's got to commit one side of defensively or another. Because if I'm here with Austin goes to weave pass, right? As he goes to walk this way, if I'm pushing his head this way, it's really hard to then turn back that way and block the legs this way. So they have to commit one side or the other. The second they do, you take the other side. You force the choice. Like we talk about all the time, to choose your own adventure. You let them pass front side or back side. I don't care which, really. Just which one do you want? Which side do you want? Makes sense? Fill her out. 1, 2, 3. 2 steers. Things are going well. I'm like, hey man, get on your back. I don't appreciate what you're trying to do here with this. I collapse in, get the legs. But I'm here. I can't get them pulled in, and I can't get the weave the way I want, right? Like, not ideal for neither of those to be working. So when we're here, all we're going to do is I'm going to come up. I'm going to pick a side. That leg's coming up and knee cutting across as hard and fast as I can. So here, up, knee. We're here, I'm blocking, things are going well. My hips come up, knee comes through. Second this knee comes through, sitting through, coming to side control. So steers here. So we're here, boom, I get here, I'm trying to flap, it doesn't work. I'm trying here, it doesn't work. We're working, I'm keeping him flat, but he's going to be working here while we're doing this. So I'm trying to do stuff here, it's just not working. Boom, I pop my hips up, knee cut through. That knee cut's going to allow you to a small slide path. Now you're inside. This works especially well no-gi. Mixed results, still very effective, but it goes from being like an 80-20 no-gi to like 70-30. There's more friction on places to stop. So I'm here, boom, I get off the back. This is trying to work. This is not going. I pop my hips up, pop. This knee cuts through where I'm stapling this leg down. Now, I don't hang out here long because I would rather have side control than anything. You can hang out in this position here. I just don't recommend it. Slide through, come to side control, elbow strikes. Do what you need to do. This works in a lot of different guards, so especially open guards and half guards, this works just as well too. So you can knee cut pass from a lot of different places, kind of like the weave pass. Learn the concept, apply it where you can. It's kind of like you start getting a lot better at jiu-jitsu when you don't just learn a move for a specific spot. I can knee cut from guard, open guard, standing, butterfly, like a half dozen to a dozen different places. The more places I can apply the same move and motion, the better. Make sense? Questions on that one? So, once I get him down and I get here, I'm generally keeping my hands either low on his hands or kind of blocked up into his chest. Just keeping him flat. Because my goal is to use head pressure in my hands to keep him flat while I do this. That's going to then allow me to dig underhooks and go for those type of things. Other questions on this?
Is there a risk whenever you move that slice and you have to foot?
Life is full of risks.
Well, how big of a risk is it if you end up putting it too close to is there an area that you shouldn't have near his head where you can grab it or anything? Or you,
As far as
like when you do that
when I knee cut through. So if I'm here and I knee cut through, regardless where I do it from, he can grab this foot as much as he wants, but unless they're just dumb Hulk strong, very few people are going to be able to pick this foot off and like ankle pass it and like scramble or do anything with it. Because if I'm here, I have control of most of his body just by controlling his hips. Go ahead and fix this leg. Like, pick it up. I promise you, like, do something. Like, there's just not a lot of options there. Yes, some risk, but if you have a halfway solid base, they're not picking that ankle up to do anything with it. Other questions on this?
When you pop up, where's your posture? Like, where's your head? When you pop
I'm driving my head through the center of his chest. When you
pop up to the center.
Yeah, because what I'm trying to do here is when I'm here with Austin, I'm keeping his hips and his chest flat, so that way when my feet come up, that allows me to cut. Now, if you like sitting in this knee cut position, there's a dozen different options. Dirty leg lockers, you can do all sorts of fun stuff here. I just sit through side control, trap his arm, and do all sorts of other things. A lot of options from there. Just working on that pass.
When you pop up, it'd probably be natural for his hooks to like fall over the back of your knees.
Yeah, because even if his feet follow me, it's like I'm here, his hips follow me, or his feet follow me, I can still knee cut through. It's not going to be one smooth motion. You're going to have to fight their hips and cut through. That's why I'm trying to keep his chest as flat as I can and do this quickly. That's why I like it a lot more no-gi, because naturally it's harder to follow. So this isn't one where you're like, oh, I pop my hips up, then I... No. The second your hips come up, you're cutting hard until you get it or until you get back down.
You really shouldn't feel bad if you heal.
So jiu-jitsu motion, fuck them. They signed a waiver. It's their fault. Other questions? Julie out. 1, 2, 3.